Good evening. I hope everybody is doing very well. What I'm want to be speaking about is Britney Spears and her life. But before that, please go over to tousi TV and watch the latest video that he just posted. I've just finished watching that video, and I'm actually very heartbroken to see elderly people getting beaten up by the police in London. These are our elderly Iranian people, and if anybody's watched it, these Iranian people have been suppressed for 1979, and obviously they're standing peacefully because they've been doing it for the Iranians started taking back their country, and they've been doing it very peacefully, bringing cakes and coffee and all the rest of it, and the police. The elderly, there was an elderly man, 70-year-old, to get brutally attacked. And there was one that was crutches and had one of the wee masks. So there's no need for that. Absolutely, there's no need. That definitely came from the top. Definitely. I'm sorry, but there is no need to attack elderly people like that. You could tell them to move on or something like that, but you don't need to do that. When it comes to any other protest, peaceful protest, it's are people that, I mean, there's other protests that actually are very violent, and the police do nothing about it. Yet these are very peaceful people, and they're doing nothing. These are elderly. You remember, these are elderly people. Elderly. As I said, the oldest was 70 years old. I'm actually in shock. Actually shocked. Please go over to tousi TV and share that video. Please share that video, and let the world know what has just happened to the elderly people. There's no need. You don't need to hit people like that. I'm sorry. I mean, like, even in America, I understand that the police have their weapons, but to me, the car could have got shot with the tyres and not the person. There's other ways. There's definitely other ways. I mean, I don't believe in anything like that, but any guns or anything like that, I really don't. It's not me. To me, I've, they should be all banned. But then that's my opinion. That is my opinion. And everybody's different. Right, let's get on to Britney Spears, because I don't want to be really too much, because I'll end up in tears watching that. Obviously, Britney Spears is Britney Jean Spears is an American singer, dancer, and performer. I don't need to click on it properly. Who helped ignite teen pop movement in the late 1990s. The Princess of Pop is credited by reviving the genre and had a significant cultural impact in the 21st century. She became the first female artist to have her first free studio albums debut at number one. That young lady has got an amazing voice, and um, and it's a shame the way everything's going on. But so she was born the second of December 1981. She's 44. She's not much. I actually thought she was a bit younger than what that. Um, Also, she was born Macomb, Mississippi, United States. Also, she's got children, and I'm not going to name them out of respect. Um, she had her spouse, Sam Ascaderi. She was married in 2022 to 2024. Kate Evan Federline, 2004 to 2007. That's obviously the father, the kid's dad. But I heard he was not very nice to her. and Jason Allen Alexander 2004, and they get divorced that same year, obviously. Her parents were Lynn Spears and Jamie Spears. Her siblings are Jamie Lynn Spears and Brian Spears. Now, to me, Britney's life spiralled out of control. And you think our parents put her in all these pageants, all these things. She's a beautiful, beautiful girl. And then she's went downhill. But you think what's coming out just now about the industry at the moment. She was part of that. She was part of the G. She was part of that. You could tell this is a survivor, and it's clear she is. You can tell. You can, and obviously, her mental health has been affected because she's obviously had kids to a narcissistic person, and they've brainwashed the kids against her because it's like her parents was keeping on money, saying that she wasn't. And right, fair enough that she was having somebody, but I would never have. Also, she got her money back. I mean, she's at an age, she's 44, so I think she should be able to spend her own money rather than asking mum and dad sort of thing. So she deserves to have her own money, but she needs the proper treatment. Also, Britney Jean Spears. Also, I said she was born in December the 2nd, 1981. Is an American singer referred to as the Princess of Pop. She had a significant cultural impact in the 21st century and is credited to having revived the teen pop genre. She is known for her stage performance and for exploring musical genres including pop, contemporary R&B, electro pop, and adult contemporary. Also, she's a singer, songwriter, dancer, and she's an actress. I can't remember. Was she on something? I can't remember. See, I watch that much stuff and I can't remember. It's a shame that. But I remember watching, it was a video. It was because it's eating about her two children. And it was reading a letter. A letter was. It was how she was. But you remember her mental state's not right. The kids will, and they'll love their mum in this sort of way, but it's like they've been brainwashed into thinking mum doesn't care about them, mum's giving them up, that sort of thing. And that's what happens with families, but they should remember mum's not well and needs help. She needs the proper treatment and not been told what to do, what to say. She has been through far too much from very young to now. I mean, I don't know if anybody followed her on social media. It's like Instagram, and she was no herself, put it that way. Spears developed an interest in music from an early age and began her professional career in 1992 as a cast member of for the Ruthless musical in the final 2 season of the all-new Mickey Mouse Club television series before signing with Jive Records in 1997. She debuted with the Best selling albums, Baby One More Time, 1999, and Oops, I Did It Again in 2000. The first album's lead-off single, Baby One More Time, reached number one in the US and became one of the best-selling singles in history. In 2001, Spears released her third album, Brit- Britney, one of the best-selling albums of the 21st century, and made her film debut that October in Long Shot before co-starring in Crossroads the following year. Her next two albums, In the Zone and Blackout, were released in 2003 and 2007, respectively. Facing lifelong public scrutiny and struggles with mental illness, as I've just explained, Spears was placed under a controversial uh, conservatorship in 2008, during which she recorded Circus that year, followed by Femme Fatale 2011 for Jive, and then Britney Jean 2013 and Glory 2016 for RCA Records. By the late for 2010s, she had performed on more than 2,000 US top 40 songs, including the number ones Womanizer 2008, Free 2009, and Hold It Against Me 2011. In 2019, Spears withdrew from regular concert touring to focus on her conservatorship case, leading to the Free Britney movement in 2021 documentary Framing Britney Spears. I really do think that I think she was going to talk, and they started filling her with all sorts. And I think our life has just spiraled out of control, because it's like, if you see someone it's on the streets that right and they're full of drugs and all the rest of it, that's the way they act. It's to do with their mental health. And she was acting like this, and she was drinking. I mean, seen the something to do with car. I don't think I think she was drinking or something in the car with her kids. Don't quote me on that. I can't remember, but it is clearly her mental health was, because it's like her parents had full control of her. Her partner at the time had full control of her. She'd not a life. These people had full control, telling her what to do, what to wear, it's like everything. And like she still speaks that kind of baby talk, like very low talking, and it's like heartbreaking. And with her pulling away from people, hopefully she gets it in the proper help she really truly deserves. Also in 2021, the conservatorship was dissolved after she publicly testified against her family and managed for maltreatment. In 2023, memoir The Woman in Me debuted atop the Best Times the New York Times bestseller list. With over 150 million records sold worldwide, Spears is one of the best-selling music artists in history, with Nelson Southscan ranking her the fourth best-selling female artist their era. Forbes listed her as world's highest-paid female musician twice in 2000 and 2012. Spears has received numerous industry awards, including one Grammy Award, 6 MTV Video Music Awards. Is MTV still about? Yeah, I remember watching that years ago, but I don't know if it's still a thing. And 7 Billboard Music Awards, including the Millennium Award. Outside of music, Spears had launched numerous products over the years, with her 2000 fragrance Fantasy and Elizabeth Arden included generating over 1.5 billion in sales by 2011. I actually remember buying some of her products, and the perfume was actually really nice, really really nice. Um, and then it didn't. Then it's like anything into it comes and then it just disappears again. Give me 2 minutes. I'm going to take some apple juice. Um, I just took my medicine, so it's it's absolutely fine. I can see that way. It's like the aftertaste. If I don't take this medicine, I'll end up in hospital if I don't. Oh, it's right. Apple juice is absolutely amazing. I would definitely recommend it. I'll show you in a minute. Definitely, definitely. It's like it reminds me of something. And I'm 48 year old, but it's something for your childhood good at school. Let's see here. Um, Copapella. It's a cloudy apple, but it's nice. I mean, I like apple juice, but I think this is the best one I've actually tasted in a long time. And I'm going, oh, I'm having that. I was in the shop today. Oh, I was getting that. Um, in 1981 to 1997, our early life family in Caribbean, obviously, she was born, as I said, but Auntie Jean Spears was born December 2nd, 1981, in McComas, Mississippi, the second child of Lynn Eyring Lee Bridges and Jamie Parnell Spears. Her maternal grandmother, Lillian Portal, was English and born in London, and one of Spears's maternal great-grandfathers was Maltese. She spent her formative years with her siblings Brian and Jamie Lynn and their parents in Kentwood, Louisiana. I'd love to visit America. I mean, there's so many, the amount of things. I mean, I love the UK. There's beautiful architecture and the countryside is beautiful, but with America, it's so much bigger, and it's it's the stuff is just awesome. Born in so the people, born in the Bible Belt, were socially conservative. Uh, Even Janical Presbyterianism, a particular strong religious influence. She was baptized as a Southern Baptist and sang in a church choir as a child. As an adult, she studied the Kabbalist teachings. On August the 5th, 2021, Spears announced that she converted to Catholicism. Her mother and her sister were also Catholic. However, in September 2022, after Spears' ex-husband, Evan Federline, and her youngest son, they did an interview defending her father's actions during her convertership. She stated, "I don't believe in God anymore because of the way my children and my family have treated me. There is nothing to believe in it anymore. I'm an atheist, yo." She did get treated really badly. There's no, don't let beat about the bush about this. It's disgusting. And the way he spoke as well, and the way he got the kids to speak, the way the kids spoke, that was him. That was the dad. In 1984, Spears began attending dance lessons in Kentwood and was selected to perform as solo artist at the annual recital. Not long after, she sang "What Child Is This?" at her kindergarten graduation. During her childhood, she also had gymnastics and voice lessons and won many state level competitions and children's talent shows. In gymnastics, Spears attended Bel sorry, I don't know how to pronounce that. It's also she attended a class. I don't know how to spell. It's Bell or something. I don't know how to pronounce the second one. It's a training camp. She said one of her ambitions as a child, I was in my own world. I found out what I was supposed to do at an early age. When Spears was 8, she and Lynn travelled to Atlanta, Georgia to audition for the 1990s revival of the Mickey Mouse Club. Casting director Matt Casella rejected her as too young, but introduced her to Nancy Carson, a New York City talent agent. Carson was impressed with Spears' singing and suggested enrolling her at the Professional Performing Arts School. Spears was hired for her first professional role as an understudy for the lead role of Tina Denmark in the off-Broadway musical Ruthless. She also appeared as a contestant on the popular television show Star Search and was cast in several commercials. In December 1992, she appeared in the all-new Mickey Mouse Club. Fellow cast members included Christina Aguilera, Justin Timberlake, Ryan Gosling, Kerry Russell, and Jai C. Chase. And after the show's 1994 cancellation, she returned to Mississippi and enrolled at McComb's Parkland Academy. Although she made friends with most of her classmates, she compared the school to the opening scene in Clueless with all the critiques. I was so bored. I was the point guard on the basketball team. I had my boyfriend and I went to homecoming and Christmas formal, but I wanted more. In June 1997, Spears negotiated with the manager Lou Pearlman to join the female pop group Innocence. Lynn asked family friend and entertainment lawyer Larry Rudolph for his opinion and submitted a tape of Spears singing over a Whitney Houston karaoke song, along with some pictures. Rudolph decided that he wanted to pitch her to record labels, both for what she needed a professional demo. He sent Spears to an unused song. Repeat that. He sent Spears an unused song of Toni Braxton. She rehearsed for a week and recorded her vocals in a studio. Spears travelled to New York with the demo and met with executives from 4 labels, returning to Kentwood the same day. 3 of the labels rejected her, saying that audiences wanted pop bands such as Backstreet Boys and the Spice Girls, and there wasn't going to be another Madonna or another Debbie Gibson or Tiffany. I'm going to leave it there because there is a lot to read, but just think about how lucky you are, and if you have got mental health problems and you feel that you have, please get them checked. Ask for help. It's okay to ask for help, and never ever stop going after your dreams. It doesn't matter, you're going to get doors shutting, but one day, guess what? That door was going to open. Every one of you are on this platform. Keep going. Keep going. And I'm talking to The Shape, The World, Mr. Grey, Jordan, J. Carts, Andrew Stonerock, Heart of Horrors, Beardo, and many more. Like Jared as well, Man's vs. Ghost. He's amazing. He's so funny. And I love when he does the history talks. As I said, I'll leave it here. And again, please go to Tousi TV, share that latest video, because it's heartbreaking. Just watch it and you'll see what I'm talking about. I don't need to, I'm not going to say any more about it. Just watch the video and share. Right, sending love and light, and good night.